It would be a change in their environment, it would be a change in their own personalities, it would be a discomforting thing to come out of it, and they think they can't do that, and then stuff takes shape. They start kind of questioning and all that. So very important to add stuff which is adding joy. So research says that people take on tasks and jobs, and they're not very interested in kind of taking up new responsibilities. But if you were to kind of appreciate the initiatives, then they might do this. Okay, so I'm not talking about work, I'm not talking about responsibilities, I'm talking about taking something out of your office, a hobby, or let's say something which sparks joy. So for me, I don't want to say like having a cup of chai actually does spark joy. I could actually link this that if I have a flask of chai or coffee and I go out and I kind of do some farming, or I kind of hang around with the dogs, or I feed the animals and stuff like that. So that becomes something which is giving me joy. So something which is out of the office that gives you joy, something which is what you need to include. It doesn't have to be a purpose. It can just be something joyful. It's adding meaning to your life. It's something you look forward to. It kind of makes you feel happy. It kind of makes you let go of the seriousness of stuff happening in the office, or the seriousness in brainstorming sessions, the seriousness in negotiations, the seriousness in communications online, offline, and stuff like that. Okay, so something simple, go for a walk tomorrow and try and think about it. What is it that adds joy to you? Okay, so maybe it's exercising that adds joy. Maybe it's just kind of taking a look at birds, or feeding the birds that gives you joy. Or if you were to kind of just take a look at the fact that you're kind of spending some time with senior citizens in the neighborhood and you're bonding with them, that adds joy. Okay, or probably you're just kind of in this thing about kind of playing the drums, or playing an instrument that gives you joy. So now it doesn't have to be something which is marketed or sold, or it doesn't have to be a part of a pompous plan, but it's something which you do daily. Everything is not supposed to be marketed, right? Everything is not supposed to be shown on TV. Everything is not supposed to be on radio. Everything is not supposed to be kind of like an open book in front of the world and stuff. There are certain hobbies and habits you do which give you joy, and as you are more joyful, it shows the perspective shifts, because on a lighter note, since we are talking, if you were to take a walk in the park, if you were to kind of walk in the community, if you were to be in the gym, if you would be sitting in a metro station, if you were at the airport and you were to overhear the conversations of people and stuff, somehow or the other you'll realize that everybody has a view or an opinion about your city or about the country or about the world. And because a certain message or a certain set of people keep talking the same stuff, that becomes a part of your understanding and your outlook and stuff, and you start looking at everything the same way. Okay, so the point is to keep it light and to keep it happy, to keep it joyful. Maybe sketching gives you joy, maybe music gives you joy, maybe kind of arranging books, sorting them out gives you joy. Maybe reading a book gives you joy. Maybe helping someone sort out some issues and stuff gives you joy. Maybe spending some time in a temple gives you joy. So find that quotient of joy which is not related to your work, or which is not a heavy duty task. Try and take it to your office as well. And if you were to kind of make it a daily habit, and if you were kind of going to stick to it, it's not the gym thing, 21 days make a good habit, it's 30 days and plus. If you try doing that, it's going to really work for you and stuff. So my advice is, as an entrepreneur, as a creative person, as somebody who's in design and marketing and advertising, and somebody who's also been in global PR, somebody who's kind of talking at forums and stuff like that, interacting with people in the world and stuff. A lot of people doing it, but what I realize is stick to something which gives you joy. Meaning and purpose is something which I find even children in college are looking for and stuff. But the point is to find that joy, something which keeps you moving, something that kind of keeps you go forward, something which is kind of giving you that positive energy or direction. Maybe it's recording your own voice and playing it because you want to be a part of maybe like a music circle or something, so do these little things, and these are definitely going to help you enhance the chances of improving your personality, because a lot of people say it's not my cup of tea, I can't do it, I've crossed a certain age, I'm too bad at this, I'm not great at that, I don't have any formal training, I don't think people are going to appreciate that and stuff. But the point is focusing only on yourself and thinking about what gives you joy is a message I'm repetitively saying because that really works, okay? So, outdated out processes need to go where people are closed, and flexible and new approach needs to come. It's 2025. A lot of new and interesting stuff is possible. So, tuning into stuff which is not working in a positive fashion and is outdated must go. Digital distractions are only good to a point or to a limit, because you get so sucked into it or you get so absorbed into it, it becomes a part of your brain and stuff. That's where the story comes in, how you kind of detach and let go of the negative information, of all the bad habits, of all the channels you follow, all the dirty stuff you watch, all the debates you're a part of, which are just of no use to you. So if you really want to improve yourselves and you really want to kind of have a joy, probably related to TV, is watching cartoons, watching good movie, a movie a day. I've been watching. Watch one movie every day, and this is before Corona. One movie every day. So that can also be a daily joy, because you have such nice stuff to talk about and all that. And avoid letting somebody else's negativity about city and countries and about people come in and stuff, because all they do is dissect and speculate and do that and all that nonsense and all that irrelevant stuff becomes a part of your psyche. Your brain gets blocked and you're not able to see the beautiful stuff and the amazing stuff and all that, okay? So on that note, try and follow Elon Musk's father's interview. He has such amazing things to talk about India and stuff, which is just phenomenally amazing. I mean, I saw a video of his today, an interview where he's talked about Elon Musk also as a child, and him as being a dad, and all the issues at school and stuff like that. So tune into good stuff and all that, and you're gonna kind of really add more intelligence and acumen also, because the more information and the more you learn, the better it gets. But remember, always add joy, because if you're enjoying and you're joyful, you wake up in good energy, you'll sleep in good energy, you'll feel, enthralled and kicked about doing stuff and all that. And if you have to already say, oh shit, man, I got to do this tomorrow, and my boss wants me to do this tomorrow, and I've got to go, like, I'm so sorry about that, I've got to go like far away tomorrow, and I got to kind of finish my presentation tomorrow, it's going to bow you down. So one simple tip is ensure excitement and joy. So 30 days is a minimum what I recommend. I see some people are also kind of following that. Thank you so much. If you are kind of possibly influencing people and helping people, walking also definitely helps, because it helps you tune out for a lot of stuff which has become a part of your habit, and you meet interesting people and that can become a joy. So clicking pictures on your camera can become a joy. You come back and you kind of share those. That's joy, that's recharging yourself and stuff. And that's what the world requires. So love and luck, jkapani at gmail.com, jashinkapani.im at gmail.com, and Jashin Kapani office at gmail.com. So be yourself. You don't have to kind of be the way people want you to be, and add joy. Yeah. So take care and have fun and have a blast, and enjoy it being a Tuesday. It's easy to kind of do this, try this, and let me know your thoughts, let me know your shares, and you can email me and you can reach me. And thank you so much once again for following my messages, and for your likes and your views on Insta. These are just messages which I've been sharing, not with the objective of kind of getting likes and stuff, but genuinely just sharing my thoughts and stuff, okay? If they're helping you, great. So love and luck and take and have fun and have a blast, and enjoy, and the simple joy of life. Pardon the cup, it's an old one, but anyways, so you could do this. Maybe you could use an old cup, and you could probably paint this, and you can actually probably plant maybe a tree in it or something, or I mean, maybe a small plant. It's an unrated one, okay? So love, take care, have fun, and have a blast. Cheers, bye bye. Yeah.